Okay, hello guys and welcome to a new video. Today we have Reckless on which champion doesn't play Misfortune against Ezreal, and he have like a Leona support. Leona support is pretty good with MF because you have like a lot of synergy before 6, but after 6 really good synergy with double ultimates. And enemy plays like Ezreal Karma. Low-key, it's like good into MF Leona because they can just push in, and if you just push in, you're on the turret. If you're on the turret, enemy gets like a lot from you, right? So that's the thing. On here, they just like slow pushing. What he can do here is like just straight with one side, like I call it breaking one side. Breaking one side is really simple. We just work with your support on. If they like this, you can break either left or right. But in this position, you should break left. And if he goes this, you break the right side. So after that, you know, super easy to like focus on. So he just trades. He should just auto the Q. I think it's way better because he have like 3 potions, but he didn't want to do it because I think it's like because of the mana flow band maybe. But he got mana flow band here. I really don't know. Like he should at least like auto take once more Q, and it would be like still okay. Okay, let's go next. Enemy is zoning him. It's like pretty normal. That's it, right? So that's pretty normal. So we see Grace is pathing to top side. Enemy is like trading hard. We can skip. Nothing will happen. He just should focus on farming, nothing else. And it's like pretty easy here. Just get a lot of CS. Possibly he missed like 5. But on this laning, generally, if enemy is playing good, you will miss at least 5. No, even more, you know. It's like if enemy likes really hard commit and just hard zones you just even lose everything. And now we see the first all in here, and that's like really important. And we don't see a flash from MF, and that's like the like flashing wouldn't be like that good, but like anyways, he's not even watching to flash, you know. And that's like one of the like the, let's say, reckless play. So he plays really careful. He don't want to die often. He plays like a true ADC on season 3, right? But the ADCs right now, they're really good. Mechanical ADCs are way more aggressive as reckless. So they have like a completely edge. For me, they have like an edge. If you have like if you're AOS ADC and you are really aggressive and know how to play matchups, you have the edge 100%. And he just like cares for the wave, so watching here for the wave is really good. Kamba's pushing backside minions. What he can do is like, if the wave is coming towards you, contesting is not a good option. Why? Because the wave is already slow pushing. Enemy don't need to focus on minions, right? They will focus on you. You're fucked. So what you can do is like focus on enemy really hard, trade with him, and just go back and let the slow push happen. Okay, this is option 1. What aggressive ADC is doing. Option 2 is like you don't care. You just like CS. Just try get CS. Don't do any trades, and you just whatever. It's like the reckless playstyle. You could trade really hard there, but he don't want to lose any HP and want to get like some juicy poke off. That's not the smartest, of course, but it's like whatever. But currently we're just seeing he gets a lot of chunks, and the matchup will be like getting the highest high, especially on level 6. Currently he's losing a lot of HP. We're finding our all in with Leona. On like if you have like Leona, you are the guy who just fall up on the engage from Leona. Sometimes you can just slow and just pull the trigger, but mostly the trigger pulling is Leona. But if you play like a more enchanter supportive like Porta, right, then you should be most of the times the trigger maker, right? You should just pull the trigger and just find the all-in or justify it, whatever you want to call it. So he goes here lethality. Lethality early on is pretty good. He wants to build what he wanted to build, like on enemy team you can even build like what is called Eclipse, you know? Because the passive is like pretty good, but they have like a on can be, yeah, it's like whatever. His focus shouldn't be on at least, you know. And if you can just one shot the backline with Leona MF ulti, then it's fine. MF getting contra for on, that's right, but depending how much on is like let's say, oh, you can explain that. how much the on is predicting. If on predicts before MF, then it's like fine, because MF Leona ulti is like faster as on ultimate, so it can counter really hard MF ulti, but don't need to. So we will get level 6 soon. Now the fun will start. You have level 6, you get kill here, you just kill. You have we should wait if you anyway have the flash, yeah. It's just wait of ult. And but the perfect play or the best play from here is like if you know enemy have flash, instead of ulting here, okay, because enemy have auto cleanse, you just go, right? Instead of ulting, you just push, you hard push the next one and just dive him. If he respects the dive, okay, if he respects the dive, you just deny him some CS and get a plate. If he don't respect the dive, you just dive him, get the CS deny, and get the plate. So it's way better to like predict what the enemy is like doing next. Yeah, that's way better, especially here. So he goes back to bot. Now we will see one combo from Reckless and Leona. We're just waiting. Leona's mid. So let's see what they want to do. Leona's bot lane. What you can do here is like play the wave slow as possible, like really slow, because like he's already doing that. That's like good. Why? Because you want to extend the, let's say the range, okay, where you can all-in the enemy. Like if you're just hard pushing an enemy can like freeze, and you have like a rough time to break the freeze because you need to deal, like they can just poke you if you walk up, right? And let's see, like I want to see like how they dive bot side if they do, but they don't want to dive because Grace is like, well, he goes Eclipse. Like I said, he can do it, and he just pushing in. He should be, he could be careful, but he saw everyone. What he can just do is like, yeah, he can poke, but the most important thing, he just should watch to get some juicy play section. I don't know why he respects, because it's no way possible that SA can kill IMF with heal and W, right? She can just really dodge, and that's like a reckless placer. Aggressive ADC would just get a plate. If SA goes in, he just would trade, and he would win the trade, and blah blah blah, right? So that's the importance here. Yeah. Recap. That's like a, let's say, reckless playstyle. Nothing new, right? It's always the same playstyle. He plays really safe until he knows like he can take the fight without dying. Yeah, it's like a really slow playstyle. For me personally, it can be really good, but it's like double-edged sword, you know. That's why I think for him the best fitting champions are like Sari, or like really defensive champions who can like snowball later on. So he should be a Sari main. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.